Dear friends, welcome to Glimpses of World History by the legendary architect of modern India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
Letter number 8, 13th January year 1931. Empires in Western Asia. Dear Priyadarshini, it was good to see you all yesterday, but I had a shock when I saw Dadu. He was looking so weak and ill. Look after him well and make him fit and strong again. I could hardly speak to you yesterday. What can one do in a short interview? I try to make up for all the interviews and talks we have not had by writing these letters, but they are poor substitutes, and the make-believe does not last long. Still, it is good sometimes to play at make-believe. Let us go back to the ancients. We have been with the old Greeks lately. What were the other countries like about this time? We need not trouble ourselves much about the other countries of Europe. We do not, or at any rate, I do not, know anything very interesting about them. The climate of Northern Europe had probably been changing, and this must have resulted in new conditions. Long, long ago, you may perhaps remember, it was very cold all over Northern Europe and Northern Asia. This was called the Ice Age, and huge glaciers came right down to Central Europe. Man did not exist then, probably, or even if he did, he was more animal than human. You may wonder how we can say now that there were glaciers in those days. There can, of course, be no record of them in any books, for there were no books or writers of books in those days. But you have not forgotten the book of nature, I hope. Nature has a way of writing her own history in her rocks and stones, and all who wish to may read it there. It is a kind of autobiography that is one's own history. Now, glaciers have a way of leaving very peculiar marks of their existence. You can hardly mistake them once you get to recognize them. And if you want to study these marks, all you have to do is to go to any of our present glaciers in the Himalayas or the Alps or elsewhere. You have yourself seen the glaciers round about Mont Blanc in the Alps, but perhaps no one pointed out to you then these special marks. There are plenty of fine glaciers in Kashmir and in other parts of the Himalayas. The nearest glacier for us is the Pindari Glacier, which is about a week's march from Almora. I went there once when I was a small boy, much younger than you are now, and I still remember it vividly. Instead of history and the past, I have drifted into glaciers and the Pindari. That comes of the game of make-believe. I want, if possible, to talk to you as if you were here.